Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
Hoping to see so many, they block out the sun.
Focus. 100th Street, right here.
Perfect wind, nice and cool. He's mine.
Ho!
The best experiences out there start here at Shields.
Fishing's my life.
Hunting's my passion. We know more than gear. We know the feeling.
Way back when I was lucky enough to be asked what I would like in here, trying to decide what pool to use for rehab, for conditioning, and kind of on a whim, kind of went with a newer product that was out at that time, and it has the treadmill on the bottom. The treadmill will go 7.5 miles an hour. There's jets in front to increase the resistance when they're running, doing side shuffle, doing any type of rehab. And again, we use the pool for a lot of different injuries, but the treadmill adds that one special little thing that not everybody has. I think that's a unique piece of equipment. And as you can see, there's video. There's a video in front, so there's a frontal and profile shot of the athlete's hips, from the hips down. So if their mechanics aren't correct, usually it helps them so much more to be able to correct themselves. And then this pool over here is a cold pool. We hold that about 47, 48 degrees, right around there. And majority of guys hop in there after a tough practice or after Friday's game, Saturday's game. The legs just feel more refreshed the next day. Nothing spectacular other than it's big enough. The one that we had at the old rink was one of the old stainless steel tubs that it was tough to fit 3 guys in, but somehow they figured out how to do it. So it's just a benefit to have the size of a tub, a cold tub like that.
The University of North Dakota men's hockey team expected a tough and physical series against number 18 Bemidji State last weekend. And they got it. On Friday night, the Beavers scored 2 goals in the first period and had the nation's top-ranked team on the ropes. UND, however, had a not-so-secret weapon, Brock Boeser. The sophomore, who scored a hat trick a year ago against Bemidji State, came through again with 3 goals.
Off the face-off, right out in front, Gersic had it knocked up his stick, a backhanded by Boeser, he scores! Puck was knocked off the stick of Gersic, but right to Boeser, standing there flat-footed, and on the backhand, he got it past Boeser to tie it at 2-0 with his 3rd goal of the season. Here comes Boeser with a penalty shot. He's looking for the hat trick. Boeser takes his time straight into the backhand. He scores! Gave a little shake to the right, flipped it on the backhand under the crossbar and in. Hat trick, Brock Boeser. 3-2 UND, their first lead of the night. A frantic comeback by UND and a hat trick from Brock Boeser. And UND now 4-0 on the season.
On Saturday, Boeser had another good night, scoring 2 goals.
Zone dropped it for Boeser. Boeser looks, shoots off a skate, and another ping-ponged into the net to tie the game at 1. Into the Beaver zone, a shot, save, rebound, Boeser scores! Boeser going hard to the net, puts home another one.
Boeser and UND built a 5-1 lead with additional support from fellow sophomores Shane Gersich and Rhett Gardner.
He tried to clear it, Gersich had to go off him, right out in front to Joseph, he ring it up the crossbar, and then Gersich scores on the rebound. Pullman walking down a shot, Bitzer save, rebound trickled wide, and Gardner's there to jam it home. Rhett Gardner scores.
Freshman Zach Jan also scored his first career goal.
Boganski into the middle, Gardner centered a shot and a goal by Jan. Beautiful pass by Rhett Gardner to Zach Jan at the side of the net. He tapped it in for his first collegiate goal.
Bemidji State battled back, but the young UND defensive core and Fighting Hawks goaltender Cam Johnson held on for the win.
Colton Pullman with it, gave it to his brother. His brother spins to the corner, and that'll do it. The horn will sound, and the Beavers put up quite a battle here tonight at Ralph, but they'll go down into defeat 5-4. UND, we can say, hung on for the victory here tonight. It's a sweep for UND. They remain undefeated at 5-0.
Correct.
While Bemidji State falls to 4-2 on the season.
Hidden underneath each player's jersey and pads is something new for the University of North Dakota. Each student-athlete now wears a heart monitor during games and practice that tracks the physical performance and exertion happening on the ice. Athletic trainer and strength and conditioning coach Mark Pullman keeps a keen eye on the numbers.
I think just another tool, and again, I think it's more so just the data to justify what we've been doing and just kind of put numbers to beliefs, I guess, that what we've always done.
The heart rate monitor gives us information on each individual player, on obviously the workload that they dig into that specific day. It also gives us information on their recovery, as far as how long it takes them to get back to relatively a fresh start again. And
for players like Gage Osmus and Tucker Pullman, who logged a number of minutes on the ice last weekend, this provides another tool to track performance.
It's just great to, wear during a game and see what you're at and see what, what you need to do during the week to prepare and get ready and conditioned for games.
It's nice to look at like a harder practice day like Tuesday or Wednesday and see what level heart rate I get to know that I'll be ready for the weekend.
we encourage our players to use them all the time. We use them in the weight room, we use them on the ice in practice, and we leave it up to our players as far as game situations. And I know some of our players do use them in games, which gives us more information. But like I said, it's a vital tool for us to, like I said, try to manage our guys the best way. And part of that, not only workload but rest, seeing how much rest we need to give our guys.
Some practices where I feel like I didn't do enough stuff, and I don't really necessarily know how much I did. I can go look and maybe do some extra stuff after practice just to get myself prepared, or even if I've done enough and I don't realize it, I can see that and then call it a day. So
the players are really engaged in it. You talk about Gage Osmus. One day he comes into the room and he says, "Hey coach, can you put me on the group of defensemen? I only have 3. I want to get my heart rate or my workload up to make sure I'm in good condition." So the players look at it too, and again, they're all about the work, and I think it's something that not only the coaches look at to get information, but the players do too.
The team will also post the data for everyone to see in the weight room during workouts.
In the preseason especially, we use it a lot, but during the week just to see how high your heart rate gets compared to a game level, and just to know how to maintain a fitness level throughout the season.
Earlier in the year, you could see everyone's gotten in better shape just because of it's called this TRIMP. It measures how high or how hard you're working during the day, and I think all of our TRIMPs have went down since the start of the year and in games and practice, so that just means we're getting more conditioned. And
I think it's a benefit probably that way as far as being the athletic trainer and also strength coach, with knowing where they're at during certain practices. Again, practices are kind of set. They know what they're doing as far as drill to drill, day to day, and when they're coming back from rehab, just making sure that the intensity and duration is adequate for that day of practice, and see where they compare to previous times with that type of practice, and then also just to make sure their week workload, both intensity and duration, is very similar to what a game situation may be.
It provides another way for the #1 team in the nation to stay on top.
We're just scratching the surface on the information on that we're getting, but I think it helped not only the coaches but the players as far as how to get better and how to maximize our usage of our players through practices and games.
Five lonely people.
Log to save 4 drowning children in Lake Superior, and that night recorded a hat trick against Germantown. He is number 11, Trevor Olson.